Hello mga kababayan, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Laruan ni Obi-Wan. From the Batman The Dark Knight movie starring Christian Bale as the protagonist as Batman, we have the Heath Ledger Joker figure. So this is a product from Mattel from several years ago. This is the old school Masterverse figure. So I guess it is the right time to get this guy out of packaging. So before we do that, let's dust the box off first, because straight out of the pits of storage we have a resurrected Joker figure to review. So it's really nice to see how all action figures are packaged. So it's compared to the products that we have right now, which always comes in a box. Masterverse figures, or the supposed to be highly articulated action figures, then came in something like a blister style packaging like this. But as you could see, the artwork is not so shabby at all. So from the front of the logo up here, which features the Dark Knight logo, we have an image of Batman over here, and some accessories that is included in this packaging. So we have Joker's calling card and a Gotham PD evidence bag. So really cool piece to show to you guys for review in this video. So let's take this Joker figure out of packaging. Well, before we take this figure out of packaging, of course, we have to relinquish that crowbar from this unmasked Jason Todd, which I just reviewed, because this crowbar belongs to the Joker. So come on. Okay, so with this crowbar, let's open this guy up. We have the Joker figure, we have the evidence bag, and the Joker's calling card. So just like the one in the Dark Knight movie, so this is supposed to go inside the evidence bag. So this is how you do it. Store that evidence in the evidence bag. So cool accessory to go with a action figure back then. So not really bad. Now with regards to the figure, there is a small kind of kitchen knife of some sort, and because of the longevity of this figure inside of packaging, it used to be secured by some rubber bands, this one, but they already disintegrated, and that small knife is a bit stuck or glued, and then there it goes. So just off the review table, and I have to search for it later. Okay, but anyway, we're not here to review about the knife. We're here to review nostalgia from a Joker figure we had before. This one I just didn't take out of packaging, so I just stored it in the box, and that's what happened. Well, I just wanted to keep this pristine, but anyway, we're reviewing stuff, so it's nice to right now to take action figures out of packaging. Anyway, these figures are part of your collection, and even if they're out of packaging, they're still good. So this is a figure that is not so tall compared to the ones that we have right now. So this is just about 6.5, or yeah, it's just 6 inches tall. So just a 6-inch tall figure, and because of much of the detail is given, it has really kept the articulation out because the details are really nice. So even if they sacrificed articulation for this figure, it is still a good looking figure by my standard. Well, your standard may differ, but I really like this figure. And I remember back then a lot of reviews came out because of the lack of articulation of this guy. But when I saw it in packaging, it's a really good looking figure, especially if you take a close look at that face sculpt. Now that's a Heath Ledger Joker. Okay, camera focus. So you could really see how deep the scars are, and how deep the eyes are, and the way they stare at you. So really cool figure. And from the bunch back then, when I picked this figure up, I really chose the one with the best looking head sculpt. So some of them really had bad splashes of white on the face, but this one had the best because I was just looking for a Heath Ledger figure to go with my Batman, something that just is more of a stand-on just on the shelf. So we don't have any form of articulation on the body. We don't have a cut on the waist for rotation, nor a ab crunch for bends. We neither have any cut on the biceps for rotation. This is just a single elbow articulation for this figure. We have a bit, supposed to be a bit of rotation on the hand, but since this one's really old, I don't think it's a nice idea to try to rotate that hand, because we might break off the connection joint and leave this Joker without a right hand. But look at the detail of the gloves. So even if it's an old figure, the plastic is really nice. It's so out of packaging, it's not in any form deteriorating. It has kept its really nice look. So I was scared that this would crumble out of packaging, but it's not. Actually, the hands are just kind of stuck, but I think it could be remedied with a little bit of heat later, and these hands would rotate. But right now, with this while filming this review, I won't be rotating the hands of this figure. We also have the chain for possibly a watch, and we have a two textured coat for the Joker. So we have brown on the side over here and really dark violet for the inner coat. We have stripes for the pants, and we have really worn out dress shoes. Really nice details on this figure. So it's really not meant to be played with. Actually, it's just a stand-on piece on your shelf. But what the area that really shines in this figure is the head sculpt, and the way Heath Ledger would stoop in the movie. So we have that stooping effect also in this figure. So even if it's out of packaging, I still really like this figure. And I'm just sad remembering the death of Heath Ledger. So this is one of the Joker figures that I really keep to remember the actor who played the Joker in the Batman The Dark Knight. So, and since we don't have that knight anymore, it's somewhere in my review room, so I have to search for it. Let's put that crowbar on his hand. So is it too big or just right? I guess just right. So and little bit of pose, and there you have the Joker from the Dark Knight movie. So this is once again Laruan ni Obi-Wan. If you enjoyed this video, see you on the next one.